all parts of the people. This is your comrade, the revolutionary Eseibio, the automatic, tapping in from Black Panther Party headquarters, Oakland, California, October the 8th, 2022, the 56th anniversary of the Black Panther Party. And we're doing it in Panther fashion, West Oakland. Today was the Life is Living Festival, where we did the free breakfast program. And we looked at the book by Erica Huggins, Sister Comrades. We had the hip hop festival, Young Gifting and Black Children, hip hopping on stage, Afro beats at Little Bobby Hutton Park, formerly Defumry Park. And so when you're talking about Black Panthers, can't forget about Oakland. Talking about 1048 Peralta Street, 7th and Campbell, St. Augustine Church. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm going to play a couple of clips. So I hope you enjoy.
We must first develop an undying love for our people.
Okay. Power to the people. Smoke! If not now, then when? If not me, then who? If you prepare for the day, the future belongs to you. Because education is wealth and power. Mental health is worth more than dollars. P2TP, power to the people. We need to be greater than an equal. Get to the root of the problem and you're solving it. Might have to automatic or revolver it. P2TP, power to the people. P2TP, power to the people. P2TP, power to the people. P2TP, power to the people.
It's very, very important in honoring the legacy and the royal legacy of Oakland, California. And if you're a newcomer and you're becoming part of this community, this legacy shows how the roots of the Black Panther Party galvanize people from all over the country and in this community. We call it the original Rainbow Coalition, where we worked with our brown brothers and sisters, our white progressive brothers and sisters, our Asian brothers and sisters, our Native Americans, and then it spread around the world. So what I'm going to do today, very quickly, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. I joined the party in 1968 very quickly, had a numerous amount of activities, and was in the party for 14 of the 16 years, along with my brother over there, comrade Professor Steve McCutcheon at the table. Also taught at the Oakland Community School. So we saw a lot of changes. We saw the progression of incorporating and including everyone to let them know that this was truly a people's struggle. We called it intercommunalism. No boundaries. We're all together under the same oppressive system, which is alive and well today.
We have to enjoy the day, but we have to be mindful of all those who don't have food, who need food. And how can we now begin to have that discussion? How can we now begin to put forward ideals and things the way we can deal with those issues, come in solidarity with those issues, as to feel so painful about them and become frozen and not do anything. So we can begin, we begin to walk, we're not crawling anymore, we're walking. And when we're walking together collectively. So we have to come together collectively and do these things. I recall when I came into the Black Panther Party, 3 months after its inception, in January of 1967, late January of 1967, Huey Newton them had the 10-point platform and program. But they also had a vision. They were talking about the survival programs then. When we went on to patrols in the community, that was a survival program. That was an emergency, a need that needs to be dealt with then, right then and there. That's why I started with Point Number 7. But also at the same time, they were talking to people in the community in regards to these programs. They A lot of people don't know that they had developed a list of middle-class folks in Oakland who they would talk to about these different social programs that had the vision for. One of those people was Ruth Beckford, a well-known dancer. When we used to be working on the paper before there was any official headquarters or anything like that. Huey and Bobby, after patrolling in the community, would come over where I was working on the paper with Elgin Cleaver at that time, and they was talking and discussing about the program. And they mentioned about the free breakfast program for kids, because kids going to school hungry. Families can't afford, have to make the choice and the option. They're gonna pay the rent, or they're gonna pay the bill, and the children are not gonna have to go to school unnourished, unable to focus on the lesson. These were why we started the breakfast program, but also to point out the contradiction. What the government should have been doing to help those in need that wasn't doing it. That's why it wasn't the self-defense that caused us public enemy number one. It was those survival programs, the free breakfast program, the free health clinics, all those things. Because now you have people coming together demanding these. That's why you had the free lunch program in school. Community demanded the free lunch program based on the free breakfast program. That's why you had all the people begin to start child care centers, because they seen it was inspired by the Black Panther Party. It wasn't that we were the first to ever do a child care center program. It wasn't the first that we were ever to do a free breakfast program, but we had an analysis and a perspective and put that in a context and showing why it was needed. And it continues.
Part to the people back. That was just a glimpse to the life of a revolutionary, how we do it on a day-to-day basis, 24/7, serving the people. Real revolutionaries. So, shout out to the OPs, original Panthers, and the PPs, political prisoners. Remember, what's the call? Free them all. Free all political prisoners, all parts of the people. And the question is, where do we go from here?